All right, hi there. I just wanted to share I think a touching part of my teaching journey that I experienced this week. I'm a journalism and yearbook teacher, hence my shirt. Shout out to all my fellow yearbook journalism teachers. Okay, I teach middle school, and earlier in May, of course, is the Teacher Appreciation Week, and for me now that it's last week, then yeah, it was Teacher Appreciation Week, but I received a gift from a student earlier this week, and I would say it came at the perfect time. It came at a time where I'm kind of stressed. I'm just feeling like, God, sometimes I don't even know if, I don't want to say I don't know if I'm valued, or I don't know if I'm truly maybe seen. It's just there's moments where it's like this wonder of, just is my work seen? Is my efforts being appreciated? I don't know. So I will say all of that feeling sometimes can get in the way of what you mean to other people who I will say God has assigned to you along your journey. And so in honor of Teacher Appreciation Week, my student gave me a gift. Hold on one second. Okay, this cute little box. Okay, and in the box, first off, because I was having a day, it just warmed my heart. So I opened the box. Hold on, and in it were these. Hold on, can I get it? Yep, were these right here. Okay, almost dropped it. Stroop waffles. Okay, so the first time I had these, I was on an airplane going to DC. I think when I was in college, I was a part of the Presidential Scholars Program, and that was the first time I had these. Now, I told this student in particular about these when she had me last school year, when she had me for broadcasting. This year she has me for yearbook. So I told her about it last year. So when I opened the box, I was so shocked to see that and to see that she actually still remembered it. So that touched my heart and brought tears to my eyes. And I had to stand in the hallway and compose myself. And then the second thing that got me, and this, like, y'all, this almost took me out, was this note. So first it says, "Thank you, teacher," right here at the top. And then you see this, this puzzle piece, okay? The puzzle piece. And it says, "Thank you for being a piece of my journey." Thank you for being a piece of my journey. So I already said yesterday was my emotional day, and I cried when I got it. So I don't know why I'm getting emotional again. I think sometimes in life in general, we forget that, again, people are assigned to us. God has ordained people to be in our life for a reason and for a certain season, right? And this student in particular is one that I'm grateful for to have had in my life for yearbook, to have had in my life for broadcasting when she had me last year, and even now. She's a sweet person. She's respectful. She's always going above and beyond to help. And she has helped make my life easier in a lot of ways for yearbook. And if you're a yearbook teacher, you already know this too. Yearbook can be stressful. It can be hard trying to manage things, making sure things are coming together. Because if it falls apart, right, it's a reflection of you. It's a reflection of your students. And it's like, I'm already an overthinker. I'm an overachiever. I can already be hard on myself. So it's like, she's one of those students that's like, "Oh, Miss K, don't worry about it. It's going to all come together." I would say she, and also my editor who works alongside her as well, have been two members. And of course, a lot of my yearbook students are very sweet and very, they check in on me. But of course, my editor and the student that I'm talking about who gave me this gift, her and her family, just really just does things that touch your heart with just, who they are as people. But getting this gifts, thank you for being a piece of my journey, it's just like, gosh, God, do I forget sometimes, that you chose me, right, to be a part of that student's journey, and you chose that student to be a part of my journey. It's like a twofold thing. It's like, just as much as I appreciate my students, they appreciate me, right? So it's like this reciprocation, that getting this puzzle piece. I was like, man, this is such a beautiful thing. It just touched my heart because it put everything into perspective, right? For the timing that God has allowed me to be a teacher, right? This is my second year now. The timing, the way God allowed it to happen, okay? Every single piece, right? Everything God is doing in our life is orchestrated a certain way. And so again, receiving this gift, I pray to God. I pray to God that anytime God allows me to look at it, that I think about, first, you were having a rough day. And God allows someone to be the reminder that I've orchestrated you to be a part of this place in the journey. Oh gosh. God, y'all, I'm telling you, I was not expecting that. I really was not. Because I think we take for granted at times the places that we are. Or we have moments where it's like, God, no, I know I should be over there by now. I know I should be doing this by now. And it's like, no, I need you to be a part of this puzzle piece, right? And the thing about puzzle pieces, right, it's like it's shaped, right, in a unique way. It's shaped in a way where, no, you can't fit over here. You can't fit over there. You can only fit right here, right? God allowed me to be a part of every single one of my students' journey. And let me tell you something right now. I have not always gotten it right. I think about I call them my first, year babies, all my students that I had. And to this day, I pray they're doing well. But I also have moments where I'm like, gosh, Lord, forgive me because I know I got it wrong. There are times like, I could have graded that much differently, could have did this, that, and the other differently. Of course, I'm always going to hope and pray that they felt the love from me as their teacher, that they know I cared about them, even the ones I had to get on a lot of times, because it's like, again, I care too much about you and what I know you can be to allow you to just not try harder to rise to your fullest potential, to rise to what you're capable of. I definitely always expect more from my students, probably even more than they expect from themselves. I probably push them more than they even want to be pushed. And I'm like, I'm okay with that. Because again, when I begin to see the fruit of that, I'm okay. So I just want to say that, I'm sorry. Never forget your life. You were made to be a part of someone's journey. Okay. You were made to be a part of someone's journey. They were made to be a part of your journey to get you where God is taking you. Okay. Whew. Y'all, it's been a long day already. I'm wearing my yearbook staff shirt now because we had distribution. So God, once again, reminding me, Shayla, I got you. Everything is going to work out. And it's going to work out because I have assigned people to you to fit in your life, to be that puzzle piece, just like He designed me to fit in their life. So I just hope that served as some encouragement if you're ever feeling like, where do I fit in? Where do I fit in a lot of different areas in life? You're made to be someone's puzzle piece. Maybe it could be a matter of you're still waiting to be placed, in that spot that's like barren, open, but you're nevertheless still a part of someone's journey. It could just be God is just still moving pieces around, or it could be like me where God sends a reminder one day to say, oh, this is where you fit. This is where you always belonged. Okay. All right. So be encouraged.